As a native New Yorker, I have so many thoughts on this casino that Jay-Z was trying to get in New York City. I'm so glad that it got denied. And we're going to go through everything and what everyone had to say. I'm going to pull up some tweets to show you guys and to guide our conversation and our thinking. So just sit back and relax with me and make sure you like the video and subscribe. All right. So recently, they had to do a vote on the casino, which they lost the vote. 4 people voted no, 2 people yes. The CEO of one of the companies involved was going off, as y'all can see. I'm sure y'all seen this video everywhere. So I'm gonna come here because it says a 6-person community advisory committee is about to vote on the 5.4 billion Times Square casino bid by SL Green, Caesars, and Rock Nation in this conference room around the corner from where it would be built. Outcome seems like a toss up. More than 2 no's would kill it, child, and it was killed, okay? And I'm so glad. Jay-Z, you a dumbass bitch. So what was the project? The group planned to convert the existing 54-story office building at 1515 Broadway into the casino. Disgusting. The plans called to build a casino above the Broadway Theater as well as create a luxury hotel, restaurant, and entertainment spaces in the building. The advisory committee gave the project 2 yay votes and 4 nay votes. Some of the most important constituents of the project, and we're going to get into what Desiree Perez had to say. Now, Jay-Z and Rock Nation submitted a report on like how this casino would help the community, because how does a casino really help any community? So this says in a new interview, Jay-Z discussed how to make the casino project beneficial to Black and working class communities that have historically been impacted by gambling and gambling addiction. He said, gambling addiction is a serious issue that isn't unique to Black or working class communities. Okay, so now it's not a Black thing. Because what? Why is this even a question, right? Because we know how communities of color are marginalized and have far less resources than white communities or proximity to whiteness. And people are already in financial holes. I mean, look at the state of our economy right now. So that's why the question was probably geared to that. But now he's trying to make it, oh, it's not just a Black issue. He said, we're committed to providing resources for everyone. Like what? Caesar's Palace has one of the most comprehensive responsible gaming programs, and their longstanding record is a major reason why they're our partner. What does that have to do with anything? The project brings positive, lasting benefits through meaningful partnerships and investments, from supporting cultural institutions like the Civil Rights Museum to uplifting local theaters such as Town Hall and Sony Hall. Our goal is to create opportunity and ensure this project delivers real value to the communities that need it most. What communities need a casino? I'm sorry. I hope that didn't damage your ears. But he's pissing me off. Now, this COON, I can't even say it. Ooh, Lauren LaRosa talking about, she went to a press conference about the casino, and she said we really are our own biggest haters. We as in humans. Yo, this is crazy, the way that the Breakfast Club always capes for Jay-Z and can never be objective about it. And you know what my real problem is with everybody up at the Breakfast Club is that they are not native New Yorkers. Charlemagne is not from New York. Lauren LaRosa is not from New York. DJ Envy is the only one that is originally from New York City. So I don't give a fuck about what Charlemagne and Lauren LaRosa thinks or has to say for real, because y'all don't know how the city used to be versus how it changed, how it is today. New York has never been a safe place. Like, let's be honest. There's stories in my family about people getting their chain snatched on the train on their way to work. I have never been a victim of any crime for real, but at the end of the day, I don't feel safe in the city anymore. The city has changed. People been moving out of New York for over 20 years at this point, and Times Square is even more congested and commercialized than it's ever been. If you go to Times Square and look at all of the lights there and all of the screens, it's like, I be thinking like, how much electricity does this cost? They are sucking the life out of the city. And Jay-Z already been a part of the project when it came to the installation of the Barclay Center. And what did it do for that community? I don't know much, to be honest with you. So I can't really speak on it, but not much. All it does is raise the prices of everything, and nobody's wages is increasing. And he talking about creating more jobs. Okay, is you creating 401ks too? So in part 2 of this, I'm definitely going to be talking about how Nikki sort of foreshadowed this, because we need to talk about like the political implications of this and of Jay-Z and Beyonce's positioning of what they're trying to do. So definitely make sure y'all are on my inside thoughts tier. But yeah, did I finish what Lauren LaRosa said? Because she trying to once again not make it a black issue too. She said we really are our own biggest haters. We as in humans, not even just black people. As a human race in general, we are just miserable haters, yo. LOL. I mean, this only comes from somebody who is in a good position, but really trying a way to get to the top. And it's cool. You should want to go to the top. But all of this glazing, like, what is it really going to do for you? At this point, you're on Rock Nation's payroll because you do be at the Rock Nation press conferences that come to report on it from the Breakfast Club from a Rock Nation perspective. And y'all don't know how to be objective or provide any real insightful arguments to the counter argument. She said, because ain't no reason why anyone should be speaking against that damn casino coming at all. Bitch, shut the fuck up, yo. Like this, you a COON. And I don't know why that word is blocked on every platform, but that's the definition of Breakfast Club people. They are COONers. Okay? So here is Desiree Perez. She responded to the Times Square casino proposal being denied. Okay, so after it got denied, she said, "Thank you to Governor Hochul and Mayor Adams for standing up for NYC." So I wonder if Mayor Adams voted for it. He a dummy. So she said, "Unfortunately, not every politician has the courage and foresight to do what's right for their constituents." What are y'all talking about? What about do what's right for the people, for the economy, for a struggling city? See, y'all so far removed, riding around in black trucks. Another person said, building a casino in the backyard of people who have gambling addictions to help with their addiction. This nigga acting like he's giving methadone to heroin addicts. Jay always trying to intellectualize his hustles. That's a fact. I heard a recording of his interview and he just sounded stupid. Like he ain't got nothing to say because there's really no good reason for trying to install a casino in one of the most busiest parts of the world. So this person said Jay-Z and Beyonce showed their true colors as Republicans and it took them nowhere. LMAO. So we definitely will get into this, in my upcoming videos about them sitting, like with Republicans, if it's not out already. So yeah, I'm tired of it. But honestly, y'all, before I came to record, I follow this person on Twitter and they always have some good insight. And this is what they said. They said the fact that Jay-Z is a capitalist, as is 90% of those Gen X niggas, just now hitting y'all is crazy. I don't believe in hyper focusing on black billionaires because there are only 5 to 10 out of 3,000 billionaires in the world. You not finna trick me. Capitalism is white supremacy's favorite son. Patriarchy is the oldest son. So I'm not going in on the black billionaires just because I'm black too. But a capitalist is a capitalist. So I think that it definitely made me think because when I looked at this statement, I was like, oh, you're right or whatever. But at the end of the day, the issue with Jay-Z and his constituents and what they be trying to do, and this is something that I called out within Beyonce. And for me personally, it's been easier to see it in Beyonce because she is a front-facing public figure who is marketing to a whole generation, a whole country. I've talked about how Beyonce panders to her black audience when she was in her Lemonade era, and now for the white audience now that she's in her country era. And I found a huge issue with it. And so they are people who try to make political statements for whatever is the popular narrative or the popular way of thinking. Back in the day when it was Lemonade, it was Black Lives Matter, all of this. Now she Cowboy Carter. And it's so funny how it's happening in Trump's reign. And especially with her imagery that she used to promote that Cowboy Carter era with the American flag and garments and stuff like that. I was calling it out, and I'm a link my videos below because I really want y'all to see that. However, Nicki Minaj did foreshadow that they have been using politicians, the Democrat and the Republicans, for their personal interests, which obviously is something that I just laid out. So that's something that I've been peeped. And so I think that while Nicki has a great point, I'm not sure if she's like the perfect messenger for it. So that's why I'm going to expand on that, like on my Inside Thoughts tier on Patreon. And I'm going to get into like how Nicki foreshadowed this and what does this mean for Nicki's future, like with Jay-Z and Beyonce and their issues, because a lot of things are unraveling. So I hope she got them lawyers ready. So yeah, like Jay-Z is an idiot for trying to do this, for trying to install this casino. because it's really just going to destroy the community. So I'm just so glad that it got rejected. But I see other people saying like it's not going through Jay-Z, but it might go through Trump, meaning that Trump might install a casino in New York City as well. Trump also got the Trump Hotel in New York City and a lot of other major cities around the world. So I really hope that that doesn't happen. I'm not that tapped into that world for real to know what's coming, but people are alluding to that. So I don't know, child, but we'll attack that when it gets here. But for now, I want to know how you guys feel, especially, are you a native New Yorker? How do you think that that would have impacted the city? What are we learning about Beyonce and Jay-Z's politics and how they are using it to advance their pockets? But what does that mean for the regular everyday person? I can't wait to read your comments, questions, and concerns. And I'm going to see you in part 2 of this video where I go record on Nicki, Jay-Z, Beyonce. So come and meet me right now. All right. Peace.
Play with somebody say for.
It's your girl Vina Love, the Harlem Princess, your favorite princess, and this is Destiny Below.
Period.